expected.
Like a classic, yeah. Well, I think the thing is Tweek a lot of the time has been talking about going DK against Spargo. You saw Akola's.
I can reveal that I had a 15-minute conversation with Tweek at SmashCon about how much we both think that DK has potential in this game.
Do you listen to Tweek talk sometimes?
Yes.
All right, so who do you think's better, DK or Belmont?
I think it's DK. I'm being straight up with you.
Yeah, I think you might be too, honestly.
Tweek was waiting for his stream match at SmashCon. We were just like sitting next to each other in the crowd. And I think Chunky Kong was playing is how the conversation started. And like we both started talking about like labbing DK. And we both like at the same time was like he's got ridiculous potential. And so like now I believe I'm 100% right.
Here comes 1,000 damage, by the way. I played against this DK. Sometimes it just 3-stocks you and you barely hit him. Like, it just happens.
Anyways, finish your list, Haz. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, well, there goes the stock, by the way. The thing with DK, like, obviously his disadvantage is... Can I swear on the stream? Alright, the solo dog shit is what I'll say. And there it is. Like, it is what it is, alright? But his advantage is it's so strong. It's just ridiculously good. And you can see a player... We talked about how good Tweek's, like, reads are. And with Diddy, it's like he kind of chips away at you. Like, yeah, he'll get a couple big combos every once in a while, but DK has impact and power big time. Oh!
Great tech.
Easy tech. Yep.
Haz, you have to tell us the last games or we'll never know.
Reversal.
Okay, fair.
Final Fantasy 3, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. And I'd probably put Smash Ultimate on there, honestly.
Okay.
But Shadow of the Colossus comes close. Castlevania, obviously. #1 and Symphony. Also very good. But I love Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, my games that, like, barely didn't make the cut for my top 3, and I honestly could be convinced to replace Path of Radiance with Dark Souls 1. I'm a huge, huge Soulsborne fan here. I've played every Soulsborne. I love them.
Elden Ring too.
Elden Ring is fantastic.
I love Elden Ring.
But
here we go.
We'll talk about the game now.
Yeah. Oh, I love Souls. Don't worry. Actually, I've only really played Elden Ring, but look at the damage right now. Dude, Spargo's plant is legit, by the way. This should be a stock.
Yeah, I've seen this plant 3-0 Jazzo before, and that's like the most notable result that Piranha Plant has ever had, I think.
Was it Ken Plant?
It was Ken Plant.
Oh, God, yeah,
wait, he won that game.
That was really good, yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Respect. That is not a tough matchup. Well, it kind of is a tough matchup with Ken. Like, you can't mash in that matchup, so it's notably tough. That's what I would say. But either way. Oh, all right. Here we go. Back to MVD. Sonics.
Whoops.
Okay, keep up.
Bobby.
He got a couple of those aerial down Bs conversions for KOs. They're very close to KOs. Very tricky in the air. Look at that reversal right there from Spargo, though. That was clean. Yeah,
no, Spargo, like, that's the thing about both of these players. Like, it doesn't matter what character they're on. The fundamentals will shine through.
Definitely, yeah.
And, like, we're seeing it here. Spargo gonna end up taking that first game, but wouldn't be surprised to see Tweek fire back. But, yeah, they're running it back. Let's go.
Yeah, that's respect right there. It'd be lame to like counterpick, you know what I mean? Unless Spargo also switched, but this plant, bro, I'm liking this plant.
I mean, I'll say, I firmly believe that Plant is the worst character in the game.
What? No way.
I think, and like, I got into a fight with Lucky about this. Shout out Lucky, great player, just terrible character.
There's just no
I feel like, this is my opinion, I feel like Plant 1 is too linear, 2, too niche in terms of like, well, he's not popular, so he doesn't have people pushing his meta, which like shouldn't be a factor in how good a character is, but there's not a lot of people labbing Piranha Plant.
You mean like real world worst character?
Yeah.
Not like on paper?
Like not on paper worst character, but I mean like there's nobody pushing the Plant meta except for like 2 people.
Chat, he's baiting me. I got bad news for you. It's working.
and then third, not only is his game plan linear, but he gets like, he doesn't beat any good characters. Like Piranha Plant is not a good bracket character either.
I think we don't really know who he beats, honestly. Me, Sword Fighter is definitely not worse than Plant, by the way, chat. That's
okay, in chat, chat saying Lucky won Warp Zone. First and foremost, I already said this, great player piloting a terrible character doesn't mean anything. And 2, his best result in 4 years is a C tier win. Every character has something better.
The thing I'll say too is that I kind of disagree though, because I do think one player can, wow, I can't believe he did not recover right there. That sucks. one player can change the perception. Because I always say this, I think everyone would just blanket say Little Mac is the worst character in the game if Peanut didn't exist. I truly believe that.
Yeah, but there's a difference between, like, one person changing perception of a character when it's, like, Riddle's winning a major with Kazuya versus one player changing the perception of Plant when it's, like, one good result every once in a while, you know?
Yeah.
And I will say, the last time I said this, Spargo told me he was going to go Plant in Grands versus Leo. I forgot what tournament this was at, and then he didn't do it, so I'm vindicated.
I see. Alright, grab. Pressure off stage here. Poison and the Patui. Man, running up and grabbing all day. Treat this character like a sword character.
I mean,
oh jeez, is that it? Wow.
That's kind of just how Spargo plays every character. If you watch his Iron Mans on stream,
jeez,
he plays everybody like they got a sword.
Plant. This seems kind of good for Plant. This looks tough for DK. Like Patui just seems so good in this matchup. The straight aerials, like the ability to hold on to advantage and just keep DK in a bad spot, always a thing to consider against DK. It looks like Plant, especially Spargo's Plant in the corner, is just looking so good.
Man, Strad gotta pay me OT. I'm driving this chat interaction. No, I do genuinely believe that Plant is awful. I will say that. This is not like 100% bait.
I don't think Plant is good, but I wouldn't say a worst character in the game. It's just because it's easy to list a couple that are worse. Like, do you think Plant's worse than Zelda?
Yes, absolutely. I think Zelda's alright. Not good, but alright.
Chat.
Like, when I say alright, I mean like the bottom of mid-tier has. Let's not get...
Yeah.
I see Aloe do some stuff. I see Ven do some stuff every once in a while. Like,
true.
She alright.
Respect. Respect to Ven. Very, very good Zelda. Here we go. Grab. Oh my god.
Plant is better than Steve. This is true, chat. You're correct.
They're like tied because, you know, Patui's like, you know, it's kind of like building up the dirt wall. It's pretty similar, actually.
They do the same thing.
Yeah, they do identical things. This is such a tough position for DK, man. Back on those. Oh, there you go. Dude, he even threw shield up in there. Look how much time you have to do that conversion. That DK, like the aerial slap into up smash, is the Tweek special. You remember like week 0 of Ultimate when it was just beta games that we had at like
CEO it was like a
Tweek hit that?
Yeah, it was at like E3 or something, right?
Yeah, it was either E3 or CEO.
It was wherever HBox fought Reggie, right?
Maybe? I don't remember 100%.
But yeah, regardless, there was some wacky stuff going on in those week 0 demos.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Spargo making Plant look godlike right now, by the way. Get the thummy ready.
It was at Evo?
Okay,
thanks,
alright, hold on a second, hold on.
Okay, he's going kind of dummy. He's gonna back air. Do it. Die.
Mad respect. Yeah, you're just dead for that. Well, is what I would say. Plant's heavy, though.
Yeah, that is, you know, one thing that he's got going for him. He's got some weight. He's like, what?
Definitely.
In top 15 heaviest characters, I think?
Up throw? I was gonna say, that's probably gonna do it. His up throw's nice, too. Yeah, actually, let me check. I have Ultimate Frame Data open. I can check real quick. He's definitely up there. That's
He's top 10. Okay, chat's saying top 10. I was gonna say top 10, and then I didn't want to be super wrong, so I went with the safe statement.
He's essentially Kazuya weight. Like, Kazuya's 113, Plant's 112. Which is hilarious, too. Like, why is Kazuya heavier than Plant?
He's got a couple potted plants in his pockets. I don't know, man.
Something in his pockets. Yep, back air. So that's gonna do it. What a call out by Spargo. Jeez. This Plant is a menace.
Spargo making Plant look godlike?
Yeah, that was so good, dude. And again, like, the disadvantage state for DK in that matchup just looked horrible, by the way. Just terrible. Well, if Tweek does want to pull out DK against Spargo, we might see... There is a world where, like, game 1, Tweek goes DK and beats Spargo's Cloud, and then Spargo counterpicks Plant. Like, that is possible. That is a real thing that's on the table.
I feel like that, like, I mean, did you watch Coinbox last week, or like 4 days ago?
Not last week, no. I usually
so,
check it out,
Spargo reset Grands with Aegis against Wrath, and then went Plant and beat Wrath in Plant Sonic. It happened.
Don't really know what to say about that, honestly.
It happened.
What a set right there. Good stuff from Spargo. 3-0 over Tweek with Plant. Sheesh, that Plant, homegrown on Wi-Fi is what I'd say.
Yeah, but that is going to do it for me and you. We are going to be passing it off to not the dynamic duo, but the dynamic trio, I guess, of Haz, Chuck, and Bam. Not Haz, Chuck, and Bam. Phil, Chuck, and Bam.
EE always commentates with Chuck. You'll notice it, chat. I'm calling it out.
He hates the rest of us.
He does, yeah. I don't blame him, honestly. It's all good.
Suck.
That was a lot of fun last. A lot of good sets. A lot of good stuff. Yeah, we're going to pass it off to EE, Charles, and Bam, some of my favorite people in the scene. So, good stuff, everyone. Chat. We'll be right back. See ya.
See ya.